Hey, Corey here again. I just really wanted to touch on a little bit about, what I talked about yesterday. If you haven't seen it, about having a relationship with God. And it really breaks my heart to have to hear people that say that they've tried the God thing, they give up, it didn't work for them, there's no hope. I'm just going to do it on my own. I was that way. I was 100% that way. I didn't believe in God at one point in time. I lost my mother when I was 23 years old, right 1 year after I got married. My mother was one of my best friends, right? She'd be the one I would call if I needed anything. 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, she was just always there for me. And to wake up to a call that she had passed at 44 years old was one of the most devastating times of my life. Even more after that, I didn't believe in God. I had many opportunities in my time with friends and family that reached out to, hey, Corey, to believe in God. And, I'm just like, there's no way. Why? How could a God take somebody so special away from me so soon? God has grace and mercy, I don't know if a lot of people know my full story, but at one point in time, it was all about me. From my 20s until 30s, it was all about me, having nice cars, a boat, nice big house, living on a gorgeous lake. That was always my dream. I made that dream, but I wasn't happy. Well, I lost everything. I went from living that luxury lifestyle, about me, parties, drinking, doing stuff that young kids do in their 20s and 30s. I had toddlers, and my wife stayed with me through all that, and I lost it all. In a matter of 9 months, I went from having all that to living in a 2-bedroom apartment with 3 toddlers, no job, no business, and 1 vehicle. And that was humbling, I can't say that I wouldn't take back the experience that I went through because it humbled me. So, and I turned to God after that point. And once I turned to God, it wasn't easy. I think as new believers, we just strive and think that everything's going to be perfect, that things are going to change overnight, that some magical magician is going to show up and make everything perfect. And that's just not going to happen, And then we go to church and we believe and we do our thing, and then we get complacent, right? And that's what I did. It took me 3 times to really to understand Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and God. And that was due to the lack of knowledge. I didn't have the knowledge. I didn't read the Bible. And that's where I failed. Because as a new believer, you got to understand the philosophy and the data and the theology and everything, and everything that's come about through witnesses, the testimonies in the Bible. They're truth. They're facts. People say, well, it's just fiction. There's no proof. Well, there's a lot of proof. So, I went back to drinking after I accepted God. Thought I could do things on my own again, being a strong man, a believer. I got it now. I figured it out. But, I failed again. And drinking was a problem. And, God couldn't, really use me until I stopped drinking. I'm 2.5 years sober now of drinking any alcohol, doing any kind of drugs, because that altered my mindset, altered me, and made me a different person. But I have changed, and through that I've changed because of the Holy Spirit, the God, and receiving that from Jesus or God. That it's just a feeling that that you get when you accept Jesus into your life. So I really pray that those that have given up, don't give up. I gave up a couple of times. God will not ever give up on you. He will never forsake you. He will never he will never discourage you. God is there. He's a graceful God, a merciful God. And I just pray that if you're struggling, take time out of your day and read the Bible, or a devotional on a Bible app. They have apps and devotionals that you can get the source of the food. And I truly believe the Bible is the food. So it's kind of like a tree. Me, I'm a landscaper. In my past 30 years, a tree needs nutrients, the roots, the water, to grow good fruit and be a strong rooted tree. Well, that's the same with us when it comes to the Bible and God, in our faith. We need to grow. In order for us to grow, we need to seek and read and gain knowledge. And that is through the source, which is the Bible. So I just pray for those that have given up or are kind of losing hope. Don't lose hope. Dig deeper. Do the things that you normally wouldn't do. Read the Bible, pray more, go to church, find a group during the middle of the week that you go Bible study or just talk to, because it will help you. It will give you strength when you're down. And I'm one of those. I've been there a couple times, and this time I'm digging deeper than I've ever dug, and I'm not gonna let up. I went through some things in my life, some trials, some tribulations, some tests, and God has been faithful, 100%. It's not an easy road. Not everybody can do it, but through God's grace, we all can be a better person. So I just pray today, if you're struggling, Lord, just give you the strength to move through the things that you are dealing with, to seek Him wholeheartedly, and just don't give up. There's always hope. There's redemption. There's restoration. There's salvation. It's all there for you. You just got to seek it. God bless. I'll see you next time as I do more videos. As I just want to reach those. If I reach one person today that might have struggled, then I'm doing God's work. I'm being the ambassador that God has called me to be. God bless you.